Namaste. Good morning from Nepal. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all the participants of this Zoom meditation session. 皆さん、おはようございます。私はネパール出身のパンディナムです。今日の Zoom セッションに出席するすべての人を温かく歓迎します。I would like to extend a warm welcome to all the participants of this Zoom meditation session. 皆さん、おはようございます。私はネパール出身。
Your sound is repeating. Yes, you have two devices. Devices.
今日のセッション、アヌポム先生からオープンセクレット、公開秘密、大事なセッションです。では、アヌポム先生、お願いします。Please go ahead. アヌポム先生、please go ahead.
Thank you, Macharya, Dr. Namrata, and welcome all. My greetings to you, my namaste, my pranam to all of you. A very good morning to all of you. Now, before we begin to talk on the open secret, let us pray to God to bless us, to endow us with wisdom, so we could talk. Join both of your hands together, close your eyes, take a long deep breath. Feel that God is showering His blessings upon us. He is pleased with all of us. Pray to Him, O Lord, please lead us from the unreal to the real, from darkness to the light, and from death to the immortality. May God bless us so that we may see only that which is auspicious. We may hear only that which is auspicious. May we all feel blessed with your blessings. Thank you, God. Thank you for what we are going to receive. Om, peace, peace, peace. Rub both of your hands together, create the warmth between your palms, and caress your eyes, face, ear, and all the other parts of your body. Welcome, dear all. The topic today is open secret. It is a secret, but very much open. What is the secret? The greatest secret in this universe is of God Himself. Who is God? What is God? How do we know God? The master says, the wise man says, the knower of the God attains the highest. The knower of the God attains the highest. What is the highest? The master, the wise men of the yesteryears, of all the countries, of all the lands, have said that God is, listen carefully, the best definition which has ever been given of God Although it is said, defined God is no God. But to understand God, we have to take some definition of him. And the greatest definition which has ever been given is that God is reality, knowledge, infinity. Reality, knowledge, infinity. If we unpack these three words, we'll see God today itself in this talk, in this meeting, very much. These three words are like the zipped file in your computer. There is a sort of file which is zipped, and unless we unzip it, we can't open the file. We can't know the content in the zipped file. So let's open one by one this unzipped file and see that the secret was already open. It is very obvious. God is as much before us as anything else is, as anybody else is. He is very much present within me, around me, all over the cosmos. Let's take the last word first to make it easy to understand. The last word is infinity. We defined God as reality, knowledge, infinity. Infinity means limitless, something which has no limit, endless. You can say the vast, immense, which has no limit at all. What are the limits? What do you know by limit? There are three types of limits. Radhe Shyamji, okay. Radhe Shyamji, please mute yourself. We have three types of limits. Everything has. The limit of time, the limit of space, and the limit of objects. Space, time, and object. I have got this phone. The phone is limited in space. It is here, not there on your table. It is here in my hand, not there in that room of my house. It is very limited in space. You yourself, the body mind, is limited to your room, on your table, on your desk. You are not in another room of your house. Neither are you here with me in my room. You are limited there, I am limited here. Japan is a big country, but it is limited. There is sea around it. Sea begins, Japan ends. The other country begins again. Everything which we are looking in our room around us is limited in space. This very meeting is limited. Only we 10, 12 people are able to participate in it, know it, and watch it. So it is limited in space. But there is something which is not limited in space at all. It is there in Japan, it is here in India. It is there in Nepal, it is there in America. It is all pervasive. It is omnipresent, present everywhere in the cosmos. There is something which was before the creation and which will remain after the end of the creation, after the end of the world. There is something that is not limited by space. Suppose this space itself, the sky, it's not limited to Japan only, limited to Nepal only, limited to India only. It is beyond the black holes, beyond the galaxies. It is all pervasive within you, in every cell, around you, in every object. The first type of limit, the limit in space. This glass of water is limited in space. It's here in my window. It's not there in your window. Everything is limited in space. And it is also limited in time. It was not 2 minutes before. You couldn't see it. It is not there now. We were not here in this meeting 20 minutes before. Will not be here after 8, after 10, there after 2, after an hour or so. Things are limited in time. The things in our house itself, everything is limited in time. The second type of limit. This particular shirt which Ms. Kozi is wearing is limited in time. It was not there 2 years before. It may not be there after a few years or months. Everything is limited in time. But there is something which has no limit of time. Timeless, eternal. It was before the time, it will be after the time. The time begins. Christian says the time begins with Jesus. Before Jesus, there was no time. But there was something where from Jesus came. That eternity, that omnipresent, all pervasiveness. So accept everything, only that godliness, that omnipresent is timeless, eternal. It cannot be bound in time. It cannot be divided into present, past, future. Timelessness, there is timelessness in which the months and years and days and hours are existing. That is timelessness, eternity, ever present. Omnipresent is presence in space, and ever presence is presence in time. it is not only now, it was then also. This is now, but it will not be then after 20 years, or if it is broken, it will not be there, the glass itself. So the second limit is time, and it does not apply on God. God is timeless. Something which is timeless, that is godliness. Something which is omnipresent, which is not limited in space, that is godliness. And the third kind of limit is the limit of object. The object is limited. See the object in your hand. Mr. Koji has a pen. Show your pen, please. This pen is not the glass of water. This pen is not Mr. Koji himself. This pen is not the table. It is only pen. This hand is only hand. It is not I. It is not my leg. It is not the room. It is not the mobile. It is limited in object. You understand the limitation in object. Dr. Namrata is only Dr. Namrata. She is not Mr. Pradyuman. She is not Sushila. In the same way, Sushila is not Nakagawa. Dr. Nakagawa is only Nakagawa. He is not Mr. Koji. He is limited to that object, that body mind only. Everything else he is not. Everything around us is limited as an object. This is a mala. It is not paper. It is not pen. It is not a glass of water. It is limited to being a mala only. But that which we call God, that is in all the objects. It is I, it is you, it is pen, it is mala, it is glass, it is earth, it is sun, it is space, it is everything. That which pervades everything. It's not limited in object. It is limitless. It is there in Japan, it is here in India. It is there in the seas, it is there in the space. It's not only the water, it's also the surf, it's also the waves, it is also the boat, the ship. It's not limited as an object. So we have unzipped the one word. The word was infinity, limitlessness, vastness, immensity, the largest, that which is ever growing, that which has no end, that which has no beginning, that is infinite. That was before the time and that will be after the time. That is infinity, in which the moons and suns and earth and planets come and go. That is limitlessness. The second word, let's take the first, reality. What is real? What is real around you? See, are you real? Yes, you are real. We can see, we can touch ourselves. The room is real, the table is real, the pen is real in your hand. You can touch, taste, see. You can understand. Everything around you is real. All the objects which you can see, which you can taste, which you can touch, they are all real. In the layman word, in simple word. What is reality? Reality is truth. Reality is that which exists. That which exists. That which is. That is reality. But is it infinite? Say this mobile or this pen. This pen is real because I have touched it. I can see it. You can also see it. It's not an illusion. It's real. But is it infinite? Is it limitless? It's not infinite. It's only here. It's not there with you. It's in my hand. It's not on my head. It is limited. It is limited in time. It is limited in place. It is limited in space as well. It is limited as an object. It's not a glass of water. It's only a pen. Then how can we say that it is real? Real in the sense of infiniteness. Real in the sense of omnipresent, all pervasive, eternal. It's not eternal. It was not there with me yesterday. It will not be there with me on Sunday next. It's not eternal. So how is it eternal then? How is it limitless? How is it infinite? See, if I break it, will it be there? It will be there. If I break the glass, it will be there in pieces. If I powder it, make it a powder, it will be there as powder. Science says nothing can ever be created nor can ever be destroyed. You cannot destroy even a grain of sand. Even a blade of grass cannot be destroyed. You can just transform it. You can just disintegrate it. But even then, it will remain limited in space. Although it is eternal, whether it is in the shape of glass or it will be in the shape of pieces or it will be in the shape of a powder. In time, it is eternal. It cannot be destroyed. But in space, it is not. It is not omnipresent. If it is powder, it may remain there here in India only. It will not be there in Japan. It will not be there in Nepal. It will be limited in space. And it will remain lead only. Piece of lead. It will not remain, it will not become a piece of rubber. It will not become a piece of metal. It will not become a piece of wood. It will remain only the lead or the metal which it is made of. It will remain limited in object as well. So that definition does not apply it. That word infinity, it's not infinite. It's not limitless. Then what is limitless? Existence is limitless. Existence. See, the glass exists or not? It exists. We exist. Phone exists. Paper exists. Phone exists. The earth exists. The sun exists. This existence, what is common? Existence. Existence is there. This existence is limitless, infinite. It was there when man was not there on the earth. It will remain after the devastation. After everything will destroy. It was before the beginning. It will remain after the end. The existence in itself. What is common? We have done this experiment in one of our last talk. That Anupam is, Sushila is, Koji is, Namrata is, Nakagawa is. What is eternal? Isness. Isness is timeless. Isness is there in Japan and isness is here in India. Isness is under the earth and isness is above the earth. This isness is existence. This isness is godliness, existence itself. And this isness is infinite. The first word, infinity. Existence is infinite. Existence is eternal. It's not limited in space. It's not limited in object. It's not limited in object. This speaker is. We are. The table is. The room is. The land is. It's not limited in object. Isness is in all, living and non-living, vegetation and human being, birds and vegetables. Everything exists. Existence is not limited by object, is it? It's not limited by object. Existence is not limited in time. Existence is not limited in space. No limit applies on existence. Rather, existence is a sea wherefrom appears all objects. Do you understand? Existence is the ocean, vast ocean. And all the objects appear in it as waves appear in water, as surf appears in water. Everything appears from existence itself. I appeared. I will disappear one day. Things appear and they die one day. But existence never dies. If all the atoms are exploded by the foolish politicians, even then the existence will remain. They can't bombard existence itself. Atoms appear in existence. They gather and they disintegrate. As ornaments appear in gold. Gold pervades all the ornaments. As pots appear in clay, all the pots appear in clay. In the same way, everything which is there in this universe appear in existence and disappear in existence. This existence is infinite. This existence is the reality. This existence is godliness. Both the conditions apply. It is infinite. It is real. And all the limitations are not applied upon existence. Not limited in time, not limited in space, not limited in object. It applies on all the objects. All objects exist, bad or good, long or short, big or small, animate or inanimate, living thing or non-living thing. Everything exists. All is real. Reality runs through all, like the thread in the mala, in the garland. So we have known that there is something around us, within us, which is infinite, which is real. And the third zipped file is, what is it? Knowledge. What is knowledge? What is knowledge? I know you, you know me. We know so many subjects: physics, chemistry, agriculture, spacious, astrology, everything. So many things we know. Is this knowledge? We know each other. We have attended so many talks on this meeting. So much knowledge we gathered. Is this the knowledge only? What is knowledge? Knowledge is, because this knowledge which we know is limited in space, in time, and in object as well. Chemistry is chemistry. Chemistry is not physics, isn't it? This talk is only spiritual, religious, limited in topic. We are talking of open secret. We are not talking of any theory of economics. We are not talking some political science. It is limited in space as well. Only we, 8, 9 people are just being aware of it. Everybody else in the world are unaware. So this knowledge cannot be the knowledge, the real knowledge we are talking of. This knowledge is very limited in space, time, and object as well. What knowledge is not limited in space, time, and object? This knowingness, this awareness, this consciousness. Are you conscious or not? When you close your eyes, do you know it that you are, or you forget about yourself? You know that you are, even when you are with closed eyes. Rather, even our mind is shut off. Even then we have the sense of our being. Even in the sleep, you know that you are. That's why after waking up in the morning, you say that you slept very well. You did not sleep properly. The sleep was very sound. You had some dream. Who noted that? You were sleeping? No, you were not sleeping. You are very much awake. That awareness in the real world, in the deep sleep, in your dream, that awareness pervades all. That awareness is all pervasive. You say that you are aware of your room only, you are not aware of my room here in India. Or you can say, you are there in Japan and I am here in India. Dr. Namrata is there in Nepal. These are limited entities, limited persons. But no, think, attention, see that Nepal, Japan, and India are in awareness. Are not they? I may be limited in person here, but I am aware of Japan. Japan is in my awareness. Nepal is in my awareness. In my knowledge, I'm very much aware of what is there behind Dr. Namrata. The pictures of masters and a beautiful palm tree. As I am aware of my surroundings, I am aware of the background of Dr. Nakagawa and Dr. Koji. Awareness is all pervasive. Awareness is not limited in time. Awareness is not limited in person. Only you are not aware. Trees are aware. Scientists have discovered now. They know when somebody goes near with the axe to cut it. They sense. Awareness is in larger amount or smaller amount. It is there everywhere. Awareness is all around. The space is aware of you. That's why you can see, you can hear. Everything, this awareness is all pervasive. It's not limited in time, space, and object. It is all pervasive. It is eternal. Awareness is eternal. Consciousness. So all the three files have been unzipped. There is something or someone which is real, which is conscious, and which is infinite. That is God. And be ready for the surprise. That is not only something other than you. That is not the other. That reality, knowledge, and infinity is you yourself. That is not apart from you. God is no other than you. You yourself is godliness. You yourself is infinite. How? How are you infinite? You yourself is not limited with this body mind only. You yourself is very awareness in itself, consciousness in itself. How? Let's first understand intellectually, then we shall experiment with it. First, have it in your mind. Do you end with the body, the skin around you? No, you do not end on the skin around your around the skeleton. The scientists have now known, and you also know, being an educated person, that if there is not 15 ton of air pressure upon you, the skin cannot be there on your skeleton. The atmospheric pressure has made this skin stuck to the skeleton. Otherwise, it would have evaporated. So, do you end on your body? That atmosphere pressure, that atmosphere around you is your expansion. And that atmosphere does not end there. There is an ozone layer around that atmosphere. If it is not there, this atmosphere will come to an end on the earth and life will extinguish. So you do not end on the atmosphere itself, that ozone layer. And that ozone layer is also protected by another circle. You end nowhere, in space as well. You do not end with your table there, with your room there. You are expansive, intensive, eternal. You are not limited in time. You were there before you were born, and you will be there after you die. You say, I took birth. Who took birth? Mr. Cozy was one day born. Who took birth? Someone was there who came to the womb of his mother and landed on this earth. That entity is godliness. You were there. And you will be there after death. You will not be in this particular form, in this particular house, You will be there in existence. You are that. And the awareness, existence, the knowledge, the consciousness, that is constant, that is eternal, that remains when you were child, when you were young, when you are now old. It is there. It is the same. Body changed, health changed, circumstances changed, places changed, but you were aware of everything. So that reality, knowledge, and infinity is you yourself, nobody else. It is only our misunderstanding that God is something else other than us. It is you who created the universe. I repeat, it is you who created the earth and moon and galaxies and black holes, everything. Because had you not been there, there would have been no universe. Quantum physics, thus the theory of string, has now discovered it. That if the observer is not there, the object is not there. When you are not looking through the microscope, the atom is not there. When you are looking, atom is there. In the same way, this is now scientifically proved. The atom exists because you exist. If you are not there, the atom is not there. And when the atom is not there, where would the universe come from? Where would the earth come from? Where would the sun exist? Your very existence is the cause of the universe. Your very existence is the cause of your family, of your mother and your sister and your house. Had you not been there, your house would not be there in existence. Had you not been there, would this meeting be going on? This meeting would not be going on. It would have no existence at all. So it is you yourself who is the primary and the only person responsible. That's why you write I capital. I is always capital, whether you write it in the beginning or in the middle of a paragraph or in the middle of a sentence. Why is it so? Because only you yourself are the responsible being. You are God yourself. So now let us go to the experiment and feel it. Some music, very low sound. So get in a relaxed posture, the posture you like, make it. Be very comfortable, get settled, close your eyes. Feel that you are loved by the existence. God loves you. Air touches you. The earth has taken you in your lap. God is showering His blessings upon you. Feel that you are a beloved child of God. God is very much in love with you. He takes care of you. He has given a beautiful gift of this beautiful life to you. He has showered so many blessings upon you after giving this beautiful piece of life. Now see this gift of God. See with your eyes of mind. See a picture of yourself. Feel yourself. Feel your body. Feel your weight on the seat. Feel the touch of the seat, touch of the shirt on you, the clothes. The moment you start feeling the touch, you are in present. The moment you think of the gifts, you are in present. Now see, do you end on your body? You do not end on your body. If there is no atmospheric pressure around you, you will burst into pieces. So that atmosphere is your expansion. You are not limited to the atmosphere only. This atmosphere is also protected by ozone layer. Miles and miles of ozone layer is protecting this atmosphere. If there are holes on the ozone layer, the atmosphere around the earth will destroy, and the life will also get destroyed. So you are extended to the ozone layer. That ozone layer is also surrounded by another layer of space. See your expansion. You end nowhere. Feel the vastness. You expand the whole space. You are not the body, you are not the mind. You are the spaciousness. Everything is in your awareness. This piece of music, my sound, the feeling of the expansion, all is in your awareness. Look before your closed eyes. Within your closed eyes, you can see your face now. This immensity before your closed eyes. See, where does it begin? It begins nowhere. Where does it end? It ends nowhere. Watch it. Watch the space within your eyes, within your closed eyes. See the beginning of it. There is no beginning. Find the end. Find the limit. There is no limit to it. It is beginningless, endless. This immensity, this vastness, this infinite spaciousness is your real self. That is your original face. And as it is infinite, as it is vast, as it is immense, it is joy. It is bliss. This is your reality. This is you. Identify yourself with this vastness, with this spaciousness, with this void, emptiness. And be joyous. Let meditation dawn on you that thou art. Om Tat Sat. Take 2, 3 long and deep breaths. Move your fingers and toes. Join both of your hands together. Be grateful to the existence, to godliness, to your very authentic being. Express your gratitudes to the wise men of the yesteryears, to the masters, Sanat Guru, and pray to the God, God, please bless us with wisdom of the soul, wisdom of this life, wisdom of happiness and bliss. May we have a very blessed and healthy life. May the result of our meditation be distributed to all living and non-living beings in the universe. Rub both of your hands together. And caress your face. And having a big smile on your face, come to relaxation and your original being. Thank you for having a patient listening. Hope you must have a glimpse of godliness and your original being. Your words.
Thank you, Acharyaji. Thank you so much. Actually, you took us to the real infinity, to the real knowledge. Actually, no words. You took us in deep silence and in our inner core. Thank you so much for this beautiful
Thank you. Credit goes to the masters there behind us.
Nakawa Sensei, Koji Sensei, Dr. Pandey, Masusila, please, onegaishimasu.
Let Masusila speak something.
प्रणाम आचार्य जी। बहुत अच्छा, मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है। समझ में नहीं आता लेकिन मैं एकदम ध्यान में खूब गहरे डूब जाती हूँ। बस मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है, इसलिए मैं ज्वाइन हमेशा करती हूँ।
आप कहाँ से?
मैं अभी तो यूएस में हूँ, एलए में हूँ।
Beautiful.
वैसे इंडिया में नागपुर।
Beautiful. So you must be getting something in English, no?
No English.
Okay. Mr. Koji, Masusila is saying that she does not understand English. She doesn't know what I have spoken. Even then she enjoyed it. And even then she says she has enjoyed it. So this is her feedback. And now it's your turn, Mr. Koji. How do you feel? Do you see God?
Unfortunately, I completely forgot what I experienced during the meditation time. I even can't believe I could be God. That's why. Yeah, very strange. Smoothly get into, but forgot everything and very empty.
It's good. It's good.
Huh?
It's
No.
good. It's
No,
very good. We don't have to remember the things. These things are sediments upon us. So we have to forget everything. Freedom from the known. What is God is? Freedom from the known. It is the knowledge which takes us to the sorrow, which takes us to misery.
Oh,
Suppose we are sitting here and we are not aware that something bad has happened to some of our dear sitting in some other city.
mm,
We are enjoying, we are talking, we have nothing to do with his sorrow and suffering. But if there is some phone and we get the news that an accident has happened to one of my dear one, you will immediately get saddened. You will
Oh,
immediately get
right.
suffering. So it is the knowledge which will give you suffering.
I see. I see.
So we have to be free from knowledge. And that's what you have said.
Okay, okay, thank you. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you very much.
Beautiful. That's good.
Okay.
Thank you. Dr. Nakagawa.
Thank you very much. Today's beautiful session. Daisetsu Suzuki, he is a Japanese Zen master,
Yes.
and he lectured in Bible. God said light should exist. So then light appeared. It's in that Bible sentence, and he said, "Who did watched that scenery?" His answer is you, your consciousness.
Yes.
So I think today's Acharya's lecture are related to Daisetsu Suzuki's lectures, I think.
Beautiful. So
Yeah.
nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a coincidence. It's a coincidence.
Yeah, and I have one question. Our consciousness is reality and knowledge infinitely.
Yeah.
And our core consciousness is cosmic super consciousness. It is okay, we say. Yeah, because Osho divided our consciousness 7 layers, 7 stages. The final and highest consciousness is super cosmic
Super
consciousness.
consciousness. Yes.
Yeah. So super cosmic consciousness is our core consciousness, awakening.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yes, it is okay. Yes. This is the super consciousness which is infinite. This is the super consciousness which is knowledge. This is the super consciousness which is real. Because it pervades all our states of awakening, sleeping, and real world.
Yeah.
It pervades in your childhood, in your young age, in your this age, and in the age which is coming now. It pervades everything. It pervades in the trees and rivers and mountains and everything. That's why it is super consciousness, cosmic consciousness.
Yeah, thank you.
Well done. That's great. You coordinate it with the with Master Suzuki's lecture. I feel blessed and pleased. Good, thank you. Dr. Pradyuman.
Good morning, ohayou gozaimasu, sensei. An unwarm sensei also. We call sensei in
Thank
Japanese
you. So
word.
nice. Yeah.
Thank you. I have no words to express. It's very conscious to super conscious. Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
I didn't understand. Last word.
Thank you means
Beautiful. Thanks again. Someone else?
Once again, thank you so much, Acharya Anubhavji. let's have some celebration music and then,
Right.
okay.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare